I know you've heard it said time and time again that if somebody has tattoos, they're going to hell. They do this, that, and the other. And God wrote that you shouldn't take any marks upon your body. Well, it is wrote in here. That's back in Leviticus, and there's all kinds of rules in Leviticus. But yet, if you're saying that somebody's going to hell because they've got a tattoo, you are frustrating the grace of God. For Christ is dead in vain because of you. Christ is dead in vain because of your judgment, because of your interpretation of the word. You could say that Christ is dead in vain because he abolished in his flesh the amenity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself of twain one new man, so making peace. Well, amenity means hatred for something. He removed the hatred for sin on that cross, reconciling back to himself, making himself of twain. Twain means two persons or two things. He's making in twain. He's taking two totally separate, opposite things, us sinful people in his perfect flesh, and so making one new man by giving us a new heart, by giving us his spirit, so making peace. But yet, we want to frustrate the grace of God because, well, they're doing this, that, and the other. They're going to hell. Can't be sinning like that. No, you're going to, that's a straight. That's not what Jesus was preaching. That's not what Jesus was teaching. Jesus was showing us forgiveness. And it's even in Leviticus about an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. How you're supposed to, if you harm someone, you're supposed to be harmed in the same way. I don't see us going by that rule no more because Jesus was talking about love your neighbor. Jesus said love your neighbor. Love your neighbor, love your enemy. If your enemy's thirsty, give them something to drink. If they're hungry, feed them. If they're naked, clothe them. Love your enemy. But it's wrote back in there, if somebody does something wrong, do the same wrong back to them. It's the old laws that were destroyed. The law of commandments contained in ordinances were destroyed. They were abolished by the cross. Stop frustrating the grace of God. Stop frustrating the grace of God, for Christ Jesus came to make two separate things. Us, sinful, him, perfect. One new man. So making peace. Do you have peace within yourself? Or is that why you lashing out at other people talking, oh, they got these tattoos, they're going straight to hell. I'm so much better. I ain't got no marks on my body. Man, come on now. Stop frustrating the grace of God. Jesus Christ came and he abolished all of those rules and laws. Jesus said there ain't but two commandments. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, and soul. Body's not in it. And love thy neighbor as yourself. And in these two, you will see all the 10. Because if you loved your neighbor, you wouldn't steal from your neighbor. If you loved your neighbor, you wouldn't kill your neighbor. All of the 10 are wrapped up in those two. But the first one is the most important. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. If Jesus Christ is Lord today, Jesus Christ has always been Lord. And he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Remember, share your gospel, for if your gospel is hidden, it is hidden to those that are lost. And have a blessed day.